Like you see, I'm holding two kinds of milk, one processed from the factory directly, and this was extracted from the cow early this morning. That basically means this is fresh milk from the cow. But why this video early this morning? When I was sleeping, I got an idea of testing this milk in coffee. Most of we baristas have a challenge whereby we don't know the kind of milk that we are supposed to use while we are dealing with different kinds of specialty or commercial coffees. That's why I decided to use this milk extracted from the cow fresh early this morning and the processed milk. So what are we going to look for in this video? But before that, let me first pour it in the jug, because like you see, it is not branded, but like you see, this paper bag is hard enough to hold its own milk. So I'll divert this milk into the jug. Wow, the aroma that comes from this milk is just perfect enough to show you that it's really fresh, direct from the cow. So after placing our milk into the jug, what elements are we going to look for? I want to look for the differences between the processed milk in the factory and the freshly extracted milk from the cow. Now, I am going to look for the components. Components, we have fats, we have proteins, and many other components within this milk. But I want to see when it comes to the texture of the milk while I'm steaming it, because I'm going to try it in the coffee. Still, I'm going to try it when it's hot and when it is cold. You all know the tongue or the palate speaks more when you put the milk into the mouth. Let me place this milk into the pitcher and we are going to start evaluating these two kinds of milk. I believe we have a lot of different milks like Jessa, Mama, and many other companies, but today we are going to just use milk and cow fresh milk, which is better for our coffee, especially the specialty coffees. We are going to first test this milk when it's still cold. Understand what elements and flavors that are going to come out of this milk when we easily boil it. So like you say, I have two different cups. This is going to be for the processed, which we put here, and this is going to be for freshly extracted milk. Okay, so it's time to test. Just looking at this milk, the freshly extracted from the cow looks much more better in terms of fats. You can easily see the fats, the cream on top, and the processed one shows that it has a lot of chemicals that are making it diluted. So this basically, that shows me that when we are trying to steam it, this is going to have a smooth texture when it comes to the steaming. But basically, that doesn't mean that when steaming, this won't bring out what we are looking for when it comes to the texture and when it comes to the flow. It's all going to be perfect, but we are looking for the test. So let me test and see. The freshly extracted milk reminds me of the milk when I was still young that my mom used to give me. So let's try on this. So most of you are going to ask me, why am I not cleansing my palate with water after testing the freshly extracted milk? Yes, I might use water, but sometimes you have to train your palate how to test different kinds of things, however much you eat. But still, let my student send me some water so that we cleanse the palate. You can say hi to the people. All right, so I'll be cleansing my palate. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so after cleansing my palate, let's try to test the processed one. Okay, both milks, when you test them, they're going to give you kind of a similar taste when it comes to the flavors, when it comes to the sweetness. But according to the tests that I am getting, I would recommend the freshly extracted milk. This is better for your health, but still even better for your health, just in case you can't easily access the freshly extracted milk. So you can even feel the ghee, the fats. Some of you can feel the blue band. Just in case you have margarine, you can easily feel it. So what's next? We are going to blend our milks into our cups of coffee. First, we are going to do the normal process whereby we are going to first extract our espresso. But this time, I am not going to use a double shot. In each cup, I am going to use a single shot so that we can easily evaluate. So as we get to grind our coffee, guess what? Where are you going to get all these ideas, both theoretically and practically? You are going to find them at Drew Speciality Coffee, whereby we decided to set up an address in Chaluwajela Trading Center, and you can easily reach us on +256 706 40 86 75 through the different courses of barista specialty training, barista online training, barista internship, advanced latte art skills, coffee and barista consultation, waiters and waitress professional skills training, and we shall easily connect you to jobs abroad. So let's get to continue as our barista is trying to extract or boil her coffee. So let's get to extract our espresso. All right. So I'll be steaming both milks. So we are going to look at the steaming side of it and how it perfectly blends with the coffee. So I'll be recommending the different kinds of milk. So after extracting our espressos, we are going to see how we easily steam this milk, both in texturing, the form and the taste when we blend it with our coffees. So our first purge, like we all know, this is the processed milk, and immediately after steaming it, we are going to be pouring it in the cup. All right, so like you see, the texture is really nice. It's kind of smooth and creamy. Everything is all there. This is the processed milk, but still we need to blend it into our cups of coffee. I love the creamer of this coffee. This time I'm not going to put latte art because I want to see when I test these milks what comes out. Okay, so this is the processed milk. All right, and we are going to steam our what? Our freshly processed milk from the cow early this morning. All right, so let's go. This is my first time using freshly extracted milk from the cow in the morning, moreover, because remember, when you extract milk from the cow, it's one of the best milks early in the morning, and you are going to be healthy when you drink that milk. Okay, so let's go. All right, so I'll first place off this milk here because it's too much, and let's blend it into our milk. Lovely. So I just want to see what comes out when you easily place it in the milk. Okay, so here we have two different kinds of milk, and we are going to test freshly extracted milk. Okay. Now with this milk, it kind of hypernates through the coffee. There is a smooth balance. When it comes to the sweetness, it has a high level of sweetness. You feel the fats are really high. You can feel the creaminess. You can feel the different flavors that shout in from this what? From this milk. And let's get to test the processed milk. Now, there is a balance in the processed milk. It has the different kinds of flavors that every barista would love to use. But when I taste the processed milk, like I'm tasting more of the coffee than the extracted milk. At least here with the extracted milk from the cow, due to the fact that it's not processed, it has the right fats. You can feel the ghee, you can feel the chocolate within the what? You can feel high levels of chocolate, the white chocolate within the blend of the coffee and milk. But still here, you can easily get milder flavors than the freshly extracted coffee. So, in the processed, it's very nice. It's balancing very well. It's full fat milk. Like they say on the script of the milk, it's full fat. But I can easily get fats that are recommended for one to take when it's full fat milk. But when it comes to the freshly extracted, it hypernates. It brings out everything. You can feel the creaminess, you can feel the balance, you can feel the texture is just right. When it comes to latte art, we shall record a video of latte art using this, so what comes out better. But to my recommendation, I'll go with the freshly extracted milk. But to my recommendation, I'll go with the freshly extracted milk from the cow. So like you've seen, that has been the topic of the day. And just in case you want to learn more, feel free to send me a WhatsApp message, or you can easily visit my social media handles: YouTube, Facebook, that is Barista Andre, and Instagram, TikTok. You can easily visit me on Drew Speciality Coffee Academy. So I think that is it for today. See you in another video. And just in case you're a barista in Uganda, feel free to come at Drew Speciality Coffee in Chaluajala Trading Center, or you can easily WhatsApp us on +256 706 40 86 75. We shall be welcoming you. The registration is going on, and we sell also coffees, not forgetting that, and teas. Just in case you want to test specialty coffees, just holler at me. I'll be at your service. See you in another video.